I'm hanging out with Dimitry Loiseau, and he knows all things fashion. Now, you're coming up pretty soon. You're going to be attending a World Fashion Week in France. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the World Fashion Week Paris is actually an event that's going to be taking place where all of the eco-friendly and sustainable brands around the world are going to be participating in this fashion show. And so what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be visiting these brands. We're going to see what their locations are at. We're going to find out how they go from A to Z, and really like some of the challenges that they have using the natural resources and things like that, and how they're going to bring it to the runway. So for me, I think for everyone it's going to be a great like educational process, you know, because we don't really understand like the other side of fashion, you know, which is like, how does it get to the store? And, you know, what are they made of? And, you know, is it sustainable? Can it last for a very long time? And I think all of those things are going to be interesting to the audience. At least I hope it is. And we're going to have fun doing it.
You also dress a lot of celebrities. So that means, in turn, you could technically influence pop culture with how you dress certain people. So is that something you keep in mind when you are dressing people?
Yeah, you know, through our showroom, Regard Style House, we have a really good relationship with a lot of the stylists that we work with that actually end up dressing the celebrities. And we like to try to have a really good positive influence as to what they wear. I mean, ultimately, they're going to be the ones to decide. But, you know, we really try to see like what's, you know, not only what's on trend, but also like fit. Fit is like the most important thing. Whether it's a guy, whether it's a girl, it really does. It's, you know, fabric is important, but really it's the fit. If it fits well, it's going to look amazing. And that's really what the whole point of it is.
So I'm going to put you on the spot just a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Can you give our viewers maybe 3 fashion hacks for getting ready for an eco-sustainable event?
I mean, don't wear real fur.
100%.
Yeah, like I think that's obvious, you know what I mean? I think it's really more so about like just being aware about what you're wearing, where it comes from, and you know the amount of work that goes into making that particular garment. And I think that as we go through this process, even for me personally, just having that sense of awareness and really understanding that, it's going to help change not only the course on how we think about fashion, but also the decisions that we make therein.
And why is this cause so important to you?
You know, for me, it's a learning experience. You know, I got into the fashion industry about 15 years ago, and to me, if you're not progressing, then really what are you doing, right? You know, and I don't know, maybe it's just getting older and you're kind of just becoming more aware about things, and just really having a sense of empathy for people and a lot of the hard work that goes into it, you know. And for me, it really means a lot because I'm very much into culture and I'm very much into, you know, work. And I think when the two are fused together, I think it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, you know, it bothers me personally when I see things that come out of sweatshops and see like some of the conditions that people are living in, and you know, we're prancing around like it's nothing, and it's just not, it's not fair.
I definitely agree, and I think a lot of people probably feel the same way, but maybe they just don't know where to go to shop. Could you maybe give them some tips or like a go-to brand that you love to go to?
Well, I'm at this event here with Verte Luxe, and there's some beautiful, amazing things. Look, right here, I just got put onto this Guatemalan brand, and what I love about it is that it's the garments in themselves are so sustainable that even after around, I think at like 8 to 10 years, the women's clothing are then used into like pillowcases. It's like the same fabric, the same thing is being continually used over and over again. So I'm personally still learning about some more eco-friendly and sustainable brands, so I don't really have any tips yet, but in about 6 months, I'm gonna have a lot for you.
All right, well then we're gonna find you. Tell me, where can we find you? On social media, maybe a website?
Yeah, absolutely. Personally, Dimitry L, Dimitryl on Instagram. If you want to follow Regard Magazine, it's at Regard Mag, and hopefully you love what we do.
Definitely. We're going to keep our eyes out, guys. See you later.